Sunday is Mother's Day, and the whole weekend lends itself well to brunch, right? If you're going to brunch, or maybe you're going to host it yourself, dietitian Katie has a lovely dessert and other ideas here on her last day with us today.
Yes, my last day.
So you got transferred with Hy-Vee?
Yeah, so my husband got a promotion over in Des Moines. He works for John Deere.
Oh, your husband got the change.
And
okay.
so I am just going to Hy-Vee over there. So
well, that's
still
good.
be with Hy-Vee. I just won't be on the show.
Oh, here we are down memory lane. Katie and Paula over the years, and look at all the different seasons.
Lots of fun.
How many different recipes would you say and products you've shown us here?
I don't even know.
We did a lot of
during
Zooms.
COVID, yeah.
For a year and a half, we Zoomed together.
Yeah.
And then that
it's
was
been so much fun. I've loved it.
You've done such a beautiful job for us, and
Yes,
Nina will still be with us.
Oh yeah, Nina will still be here. She'll still be taking care of everybody.
And they're going to try to replace you, but
yes.
I don't know how that will work, or if
Yes.
it's even possible. But
they'll get somebody great. You'll have another great dietitian giving you all the stuff.
Yeah, so it was fun to look at these old pictures too, and our
very
old,
sweet,
and our old fun outfits. Okay. Now this dessert that we're going to make for the weekend.
So these are granola tarts. So kind of going along with the gluten-free theme, I just use that Good Graces granola to kind of make these little cups. So they can be dessert, or they can be kind of a breakfast item. So I've got some whipped cream cheese in here, and this is going to be a lemony dessert. So we've got some lemon yogurt, and I pick Greek yogurt just because it's got a little bit more protein. You don't have to. You can use just regular.
Okay.
We've got some lemon zest.
So it's like a custard filling?
Yeah.
I love
Greek
yogurt.
It's not gonna. I was gonna say it's not gonna turn hard or anything like that. It's gonna kind of.
I like this Chobani brand. It's good.
Yes, very, very good. Usually not a lot of added sugar, but then we are gonna add some honey.
Well, it's
to give it a little sweetness.
It's dessert, people.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep. So once you get this all mixed up, I'm gonna turn on my little mixer here.
Okay.
But once you get it all mixed up, we just spoon it into those tarts.
Okay.
And then we add some berries on top.
How did you make the, do you have the recipe for the crust for us?
Yep.
Okay.
So the Hy-Vee.com is where that recipe is. It's just going to be called Lemony Granola Tarts.
Okay.
I think it's actually, it might be in Seasons Magazine this month too.
Okay.
But it's just granola, and then it's got some coconut in there too. And then we've got some butter and some honey, and then you just bake it for about 14.
Look at that. Okay, now we're going to fill these little tart cups, you guys.
Yeah.
So how big would you, are we going to freeze these, refrigerate them? What do you
think?
just
eat them straight up like this.
Okay.
So you just want a little bit on there.
Oh, just a little.
So that you don't, when you take it up, it doesn't spill all over the place. You certainly can put them in the fridge or freezer.
I would take that out of there, but I'm afraid something bad will happen.
I used one here.
Okay.
We'll pop one out.
Let's
so
pop one out so folks
like.
can see. Okay, put it right there on the board, okay?
There we go.
And then we'll fill it. So this is going to be, what are we calling these kind of?
They're little granola tarts. So because it's granola, some people have them for breakfast, but then you just do that. You put a little, some berries in them.
Isn't it cute? Look how pretty, you guys.
Yeah, and then you can take some mint. My mint drooped when I came. It got so cold, but it kind of revived itself.
It is so funny when you brought this in. This thing, this thing looked like it was on its last leg.
It really did.
And did you just put some water on it? And
yeah, just some water, and it got warm, so it's better now. But yeah, so you put a little mint leaf on there.
Look how gorgeous that is, right there. And so you serve that, and everybody will say, ooh, ooh, ooh la la.
Yeah, it looks a little fancier, and it's really very simple to do, which is always nice, especially if mom is usually the one that cooks.
Yes.
Simple Mother's Day recipes are a good thing.
So again, this granola is what made the crust on the little cups.
Yep.
And then if you just want to pick up everything else, you could.
Yeah.
The relish trays, the charcuterie, look, this is all put together for you.
Yep, that's all put together. If you want to put it on a fancy board like this, you certainly can, but that just kind of takes the guesswork out of it. Deviled eggs are always great for
everybody's
a brunch.
Favorite at every event. Have you ever noticed that? The deviled eggs go first.
Yep, and we have them, so those, honestly, all of these are just shortcuts that I grabbed. So again, if mom is usually the chef, the baker, all that stuff, but you want to treat her, you can certainly come and just grab these things at Hy-Vee.
I'm sure she won't make any judgment as to whether you picked it up from Hy-Vee.
Yeah. Just take it out of the container, put it on your own plate. She'll never know.
Most of us say as long as we didn't have to cook it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes. As long as you just get to relax, you have the food made for you. Perfect.
Well, Katie, I would say that that Des Moines is really gaining.
Yes.
You know, our loss is Des Moines gaining.
I will miss
sure.
you guys a lot. If you ever need someone, I can zoom in.
You can? Oh, you can always Zoom with me.
Yep,
Yes.
I can zoom back in.
Live from Ankeny or whatever is what we might need to do that with you, right?
That'd be great.
All right. Well, thank you, Katie.
Yeah.
It was great having you here, and so I'm sure maybe you could come back and visit sometime.
Yeah,
right.
I'd love that. I'd love that.
Otherwise, we'll see Nina next week, right?
Yes, you will. Thanks, Paula.